Microphone checker, internet, swinging sword lecture. Closing down the sector, supreme neck protector. That just happened to be in my head from something else, not at all related to the video we're looking at today. Today we're looking at something different, but still a fidgeter, still something fidgetable, still something you can fidget with. Ooh, look at this sweet little thing. What is this? Whoa, what is that? What? That's right, we got the Sushi Roll by Harpuahound, I believe, Harpuahound. I believe it's more or less one guy that does a lot of hand carvings. This is kind of one of his symbols. Really cool aesthetic. Very definitely has its own style for sure. Again, yeah, so this is the Sushi Roll, but they make a sushi coin, which is the same thing, just without this little bead in it. They make sort of like an octagon one. They make a lot of different versions. Maybe not a lot, but a handful. This particular one is bronze. Goes for about $35. They do one in like sterling silver that goes for about 100 and change. And it's a pretty, it's a pretty solid little guy. It's kind of neat. So, I don't know, there's something about coins. I never got into like coin collecting, I'll be honest. But I'm sure probably a bunch of you guys have, or have at least thought of it. But yeah, look at that. We got 31.6 grams. Can you see that? 31.6. So it's got a good little weight. It's solid. It's nice. It's also 37 degrees and cloudy. So my hands might get a little discolored just from the cold. So, but it's not too bad. It's definitely warm enough to do an outside review. So anyway, when I ordered this guy, I accidentally ordered the bronze without a patina on it. And I know what you're thinking, Tim, it's got a great patina. Well, it's because I hit it up with brass black and then did the old 7000 grit to kind of bring the texture and the detail out. I mean, let's look at the texture. Oops. Let's drop it on the ground. All right, let's drop it on the ground. Let's not do that. Let's look at the texture up close on this guy, because it's got some sweet little detail in there. Is that about as close as we can get it? That should be enough. I think we're still at 60 frames per second, so you guys can really appreciate this. But just look at the aesthetic. I kind of picked this up. I'd had my eye on it for a while. I've had this for a while as well. I've been meaning to wait for the right time to review it. And it just so happens I've been carrying it a bit lately. But when I got those Kraken buttons and the Octo Pouch from Carver's Customs, I don't know, for some reason I was just really all about the octopus aesthetic. So I picked this guy up. So it spins pretty good. Let's see if we can do this right. We're definitely not balanced on this little bench that I'm on here, so it's probably not going to spin that well, but it spins pretty good if you got a nice balance thing to do it on. It's a little tricky to spin it just right so that it stays in one place, because a lot of times if you push off too much, it's like spinning a top. Essentially it is a top. It's a worry coin mixed with a top. But look at it go, it spins really well. You can definitely get quite a few minutes out of it, and I've only been spinning it on like desks and stuff, so I can't imagine with a spin station. But anyway, I think I was talking about the patina before I dropped it. So I hit it up with a brass black, sanded it off, and then as I've been carrying it, I've been rubbing it a lot, quite like a worry stone. So if you look, like in this spot most noticeably, you're starting to see the bronze show through again. And I really did that. Also on the edges, you're seeing it really start to wear off nicely on the edges. So it's a combination of the patina from my hands and... I mean, this looks like it's got the brass black in it, but I think it was pretty smooth. I don't think I had any issues with it when I got it, but anyway, it's got a really nice finish. It's just a nice quality kind of little thing to hold. So if you're looking for something a little different, or maybe into tops a little bit, I know a few people out there in the community have this. And this guy, I should say, does engraving of things as well. Does a lot of engraving. He makes buttons like this, also this angry fish. So you'll see that guy's stuff out there quite a bit. If you look around, and they've got a group on Facebook, but yeah, just a really nice detail. Now these are done, I believe, I'm assuming from some sort of cast that was originally made and then converted into a press, because I'm pretty sure that these are pressed that he mentions on his site, and then has a ceramic ball, much like you would find in a hybrid ceramic bearing, just obviously a little larger. Maybe like a 608 style bearing. But a lot of tops use that for their thing to spin on because it's very, very hard. So, and it'll stand the test of time. So, but just a pretty neat looking thing. So yeah, it's been kind of cool to hold. It's a little big. I think if you're someone that can do this sort of thing, which you clearly see that I can't really do that. I think it's a little big for that sort of stuff, but I think if you're good at that sort of thing, this is a nice little thing for it. But I really just dig having it, handling it. Even this little thing that's meant for a for like a top is kind of a nice texture to have on one side, and then just to feel the texture of this on this side. And again, since I hit it up with the brass black, I'm just appreciating that it's starting to wear off. And I wanted the patina one from them, and I was just a dummy and just ordered the bronze one. I thought I'd ordered the patina one, and I just hadn't. So, yeah, I guess that's really all we got to say to it. It's a top. It's a worry coin. It's got a really nice, solid weight. It looks gorgeous. It's kind of a cool thing to have. So, and it's pretty cheap, all things considered. So, $35 for some stuff like this. I'm all right with that. So we'll take it. I guess that's about all we're gonna have to talk about in this. So kind of a quick one today. We're gonna look at something else either tomorrow or the next day that is a little unorthodox. You know, not a standard spinner. So maybe this will be a. Oh, see what I'm saying? You do it like that. A non-spinner week or non-traditional spinner week. We'll see. So, but too bad we're not on a level surface. But yeah, the Sushi Roll by Harpuahound. So. I should say as well, since we've got a little bit more time, I was going to do a walk and talk on this, but I don't think it would take a full walk and talk, and I had mentioned potentially reviewing the iPhone 10. But if there's anything else that you guys want to see reviewed or think I should review other random things, I probably will, all things considered, if the spinners ever slow down. But I keep getting sent so many spinners to review now. Not so much from makers, although I'm getting a few of those, but also from the community. Jack Hazard just sent me a nice care package. Bo sent me what we're going to review next. Larry's obviously let me stuff. Rommel's had a bunch of stuff coming through. Horace is sending me like all kinds of things. Hello, Horace. Anyway, so yeehaw, everybody. Yeah, but let me know. You know, I've got other little EDC things. I've been thinking about reviewing this guy. So maybe we'll do that since I've been using this a lot. I got a couple of other knives, a couple little flashlights, you know, some multi-tools, that sort of stuff. So maybe we'll review other stuff around here. So anywho, that's all. Hope you enjoyed the Sushi Roll. 7 minutes of me rambling should get you through the day. And we'll see you tomorrow or the next day. I'm not sure. Anyway, kisses, Internet.